You say you're fine now, you're functioning, you're working, you're sleeping, sort of. You're no longer crying in supermarket aisles or texting people who never replied. So the question is, did you actually heal, or just adapt to the chaos? Carl Jung wouldn't be so sure. For Jung, true healing wasn't about being calm, polite, or socially acceptable. It wasn't about smiling on command or being productive. It was about integration, looking at the parts of yourself you've hidden, denied, repressed, buried, and saying, you too are part of me. That part of you that still wants to scream, that remembers, that blames, that obsesses, that sabotages things just when they're going well. That part isn't gone, it's just sitting in the dark, waiting. That's what Jung called the shadow. The shadow isn't evil, it's unacknowledged. It's not the monster under your bed, it's the one you used to be and pretend you aren't anymore. When we don't integrate our shadow, we don't heal. We perform. We mimic what healing is supposed to look like. We post quotes. We talk about closure. We say we're working on ourselves. But deep down, we're still afraid to turn the lights on inside our own minds. Real healing isn't pretty. It's rage, it's mourning, it's confrontation. It's sitting down with your own contradictions and not running away when they make you uncomfortable. And here's the twist. You can adapt perfectly to a broken world. You can become a master at surviving dysfunction. You can call anxiety drive, call numbness peace, call avoidance boundaries, and call isolation independence. But Jung would ask, at what cost? Because healing isn't about building walls higher, it's about opening doors inward, letting the ghost of who you were actually sit at the table, so they stop haunting you in silence. Your inner child, still crying. Your inner rebel, still shouting. Your inner cynic, still whispering that nothing really matters. And you're just trying to keep it all together without making noise. But healing without integration is just adaptation, like walking through a burning house with a fireproof suit and calling it safety, like putting noise-cancelling headphones on your trauma and pretending it's gone silent. Jung believed the goal was not to be good, the goal was to be whole. You are not your coping mechanisms. You are not your polished image. You are not your fake calm. You are also your rage, your envy, your fear, your hunger, your confusion, your contradictions. And they are not enemies, they're invitations. You don't fix the shadow by defeating it. You fix it by seeing it, naming it, letting it speak. Because when the parts of you you're most ashamed of finally feel seen, they stop trying to get your attention by setting fire to your life. And that's the paradox. You stop self-sabotaging the moment you stop trying to kill parts of yourself to feel healed. You stop choosing chaos when you stop pretending you were ever separate from it. So the question isn't, are you okay now? The question is, who did you have to silence inside yourself to function? Because you don't heal by deleting, you heal by integrating. And if that sounds like too much work, well, thinking is hard, healing is harder, but lying to yourself is exhausting. You didn't have to be perfect, you just had to be honest, even with the parts you were taught to hide, especially with them.